Good morning, Cheyenne, and welcome to show 69 of AM at CM.
We got a very nice show for you this week with a brand new updates on our student body, DECA, and even a special announcement for homecoming.
Let's dive in. It's your host with the most, Parker Craddock.
And I'm Philip Choate. Say, Parker, isn't it weird being back at the desk?
Well, I can't say I haven't missed it, Phil.
We have been quite busy.
Yeah, that's true, but I feel like there's more that I could be doing.
Maybe you could look into trying out what other students here at Cheyenne do.
That's a good idea, Phil. And speaking of that, we have a brand new episode of Through the Lens this week.
Let's go check it out.
Hi, my name is Alexandra Hall. I'm a senior here at Cheyenne, and I run my own online music publication in which I interview artists and I write articles about them. I've been doing it for about 3 years now, and I mostly work with independent bands, but I worked with Vista Kicks, who opened for the Rolling Stones about 2 weeks ago in California, and I've also worked with Greta Van Fleet, who has kind of blown up in the past few months. I started writing about bands because I kind of wanted to break the boundary between being a fangirl and actually knowing a lot more about music than the average fangirl. I started interviewing a band called Bay Faction when I was about 14, and I released the article on a website called Glue Magazine, and it broke the site because it got so many people reading it, and I just had a moment where I stood back and I realized that maybe I was okay at talking to people. So I wrote for an online publication called Glue for about a year, and then I started my own, which is called Rocka. Running it is a lot of work. I'm doing like 10 different jobs in one, because not only am I finding the bands, I'm reaching out to managers and publicists, I'm working with labels on trying to figure out what can be written and what can't. I'm formatting the site, designing the site, writing the article, editing the articles with a few other people, and so it's basically I'm a one-woman show, and I kind of run my own thing.
Nice. Thanks for that.
Wow, Parker, I gotta say, my heart is racing being back on the desk.
Oh, Phil, that's just your cholesterol.
Well, Cheyenne, anyways, speaking of heart racing, our annual blood drive is coming up.
Here's more on that.
Blood drives are so important for you to be able to donate for free your own blood for causes for patients that need medical transfusions, blood transfusions. It's important during natural disasters that we have extra supplies for the people that need and patients. It's something that you can do here at school. It's free. You get a free cookie. You get to help fulfill a cause for so many people in need. It's a great thing to do to donate your blood.
Ugh. Thanks for that.
Anyway, Cheyenne, we've been digging through some of the old archives here in AM at CM, and we think we found something that's sure to get your blood pumping, besides the blood drive.
That's right, Phil. I think it's time we took a stroll down memory lane and announced the information for this year's homecoming dance.
Welcome to the Morning Spitball. Heidi-ho, Cheyenne, it's me, your good buddy old Jack Bailey from 1940s America, and I'd like to formally throw out some hearsay gobbledygook for your homecoming theme announcement. The theme of this year's homecoming is decades. That's right, you turtle slappers. For the dance on the 5th of October, you can dress up in your 1820s, 70s, or even your 40s attire. On homecoming week, you're not going to be wanting to stack potato chips in the wind, as we'll have a whole week full of zappy times and wild fun. On Monday, we'll be having a DECA dodgeball tournament, as well as a 1950s greaser versus surfers turf war. I wouldn't want to miss that if I were you, Cheyenne. On Tuesday, we'll be having a showing of Back to the Future. Make sure to come fleshed out in your nice trippy tie-dye attire. Wednesday, there's a powder puff football game. No clue what that is. Freshmen and juniors come wearing your baby blues, and all of you sophomores and seniors wear white. Thursday is neon, and Friday we'll have a spirit day and parade. Hope you all have killadilla fun, Cheyenne. This was the Morning Spitball.
Was that Jackson's grandpappy? What a chat.
Nothing has changed. On another note, Phil, I can't wait for our senior HOCO.
Me either, Parker. Next week is full of events catered towards spicing up the HOCO week.
Why, yes it is. And over to Colby with a brief advertisement for dodgeball this year.
I heard he's talking about my girl. No one talks about my girl.
Jack shot my dog with a BB gun. He doesn't know who he's messing with. This fool cannot get away with what he has done. You know what, Jack? You're a great player.
You too, Colby. You too.
Hey Cheyenne, if you want to play in the Deca Dodgeball Tournament, make sure to be at the CMHS main gym on September 30th at 7 p.m. and see Mr. Roberts for more sign-up info. See you then.
Wow, not only will we annihilate the juniors at Powder Puff, but we also have our homecoming game against Whitefield.
I sure hope to see everyone there at both of these events. There's nothing better than getting everyone to flood those stands.
Oh shoot, that reminds me, we're getting to that time of the show again.
Wait, that we are, Phil? I think it's time for some sports!
What's up, Cheyenne? Welcome back to a new week of sports. We have a lot of scores this week, so let's dive in. Our cross country had a meet against Air Academy. Our boys took first with 21 points, and our girls took third with 114. Nice job. Our boys soccer team got their third straight win, beating Diablo 4-1. Bryce Tanner had 4 goals, and the boys also played #1 ranked Rampart on Tuesday. Good job, boys. Our girls volleyball team clutched it up last week against Coronado, going into the 5th set and winning it 15-13. Carly Fennell led the team in kills, and they also played Pine Creek on Tuesday, and they played Rampart on the 1st. Good luck, ladies. Our boys tennis team beat the 2018 state champions, Colorado Academy, 7-0, making that their 4th straight 7-0 win. They also played Air Academy on Tuesday, and they have a huge tournament today and tomorrow at Pueblo South. Good luck, boys. Our softball team came up short last week to Vista Ridge, but they also had a chance against Falcon on Monday, and they played DCC on Wednesday and Rampart today at 3:30. Our field hockey team got the dub 6-0 against Smoky Hill. Sam White had 2 goals and 1 assist, and our girls also played on Wednesday against Cherry Creek and tomorrow against Fossil Ridge. Let's go! Our boys football team took a tough loss against Falcon last week, 22-19. Dom Seaton had a touchdown for 80 yards, and Dutch Jones had 12 solo tackles, including a forced fumble and a touchdown return. The boys also have a game tonight at Air Academy at 7. Make sure and call up your buddy with the big car and get up there. Our player of the week this week is Madison Fox, who had a staggering 13 digs and led the team to a victory against Coronado in the 5th set. That's all the scores we have for you this week. See you next time on Sports.
Romanet's pass is picked off by Preston Morton. That'll be first down, Cheyenne Mountain.
During last week's tense football game, it came down to the last few seconds of the 4th quarter, locked in a tie 19-19. Varsity fought a long, hard battle, only to lose by a last-minute field goal. Please come out and support your fellow Indians during our rival football game against Air Academy.
Nice. Thanks for that. And thank you for tuning in to yet another episode of AM at CM. I'm Parker Craddock.
And I'm Philip Choate.
And as always, stay classy, Cheyenne.
You can follow us on Facebook at AMCM TV News and on Instagram at AMCM TV News. You can also find all of our videos on our YouTube channel, Jeff O'Brien.
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right.